Girl, now y'all know normally I be in my big extravagant mansion that my sugar daddy done gave me. But girl, he done got mad with me, honey. I told him late last night that I needed to catch a red eye from New York down to the damn Dallas so that I could get y'all girls the review for Chasing Dallas. Girl, his old ass gonna ask me what am I willing to do for it. I said I'm willing to punch you in your face if you don't get me my damn red eye and give me the keys to one of them damn mansions. Girl, he gave me keys. I'm riding down on Thomas Street down to the Dallas, honey, and he got me in this tight ass loft. Like he know I don't do lofts with all of these exposed beams and vents and I girl. The minute an earthquake happen, all this shit gonna come tumbling down on my head. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna work with what I got with. So Chasing Dallas, season 2, episode 6. Two stuff to handle, honey. Now I'm not even gonna hold you. The episode was boring. All right, it really was. It was boring. It was short. And the only interesting and good things that came out of this was seeing Kane's style for these damn people. I mean, and that's really the only good thing that went on around here. But I'm gonna go on ahead and give you the best that I got, baby. Kane Styles for girls for the Put Yourself in Her Shoes, Bring It Into Abuse fashion show. Kane, you get the Did That award from me for doing that for them ladies. I definitely can appreciate the fact of you have your own unique style, but you also definitely know how to do other styles, how to style other people in other styles, what looks good, what doesn't, what goes with this, what goes with that, and what doesn't. And I most definitely was here for that moment, Kane. I honestly was. Y'all know I adore me some Kane. I adore, and this is the thing. It wouldn't even have to be Kane. It could have been anybody else up here, and I would have went up because this is what this show is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about chasing your dreams and what it is that you're chasing. All I've really been seeing from Chasing Dallas thus far is chasing a bunch of mess, a bunch of controversy, a bunch of drama. And I don't feel as though that's really what this show needs. I love to see these people in their element and what it is that they do. You understand what I'm saying? Just like how last week we got to see Dior in his element styling the young lady who got scammed out of $600 before her prom. Like, and he is a hairstylist. Like, that's what I want to see more of. I get it. It's a reality show. And these days, you can't have a reality show without having all of the drama, the controversy, the mess, the confusion, the hitting, the spitting, the cussing, the kicking. I get all of that. But I want to see more of what everybody is chasing and less of the gay patty drama. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I ain't even about to get on y'all like that. Shout out to you, Kane. Keep doing what you're doing. And hit me up later, girl. Dior goes out to lunch with his son / best friend Samad, and he opens up about the relationship he has with his father. Dior gets emotional talking about it, but I do love the openness and the realness that we're finally getting out of Dior. That wasn't no fake scene. Don't want no fake tears. That boy was hurt. And what I want these dads to understand is the only thing that you could ever want for your children is for them to be happy and for them to succeed and for them to be safe and for them to find their own way. Okay? I hate the fact that we are living in a society where people feel like it's okay to throw your kids away simply because they want to hunch on the same sex. You understand what I'm saying? And unconditional love is unconditional love. Much like how Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union is champion around their son Zion. You understand what I'm saying? That's unconditional love. And I really wish that there were more men that was out there like Dwayne Wade who's saying, you know what, I may not understand it, but I love you. You're mine. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. And whatever you choose to be, whatever you choose to do, as long as it's positive, I'm going to be all here for it. So, Dior, I am going to hope and pray that you and your father do have that connection that you really want, because everybody deserves that. Nobody wants to feel like, the run of the litter, especially when you're making a name out here for yourself. It shouldn't matter who you're laying down with, because you made a name out here for yourself, which is what a lot of people at our age really aren't doing. Girl, you could be out there still working for Backpage, still out there working on goddamn Canal Street. You understand what I'm saying? But you're not doing that. You run around here, you getting your coins the right way. Every time we see you is dressed down. I always go up for your fashions, Dior. Now that I got all the good stuff out the way, girl, I don't want to hear you talk about this no more, okay? When you sat up there and told somebody that he heard this story over and over again, I said, oh, okay. I get it. Y'all have been watching people reviews, and y'all have been seeing that Dior needs a storyline. But I want another storyline from him. I don't want a storyline that is really cliche and all his friends done heard already. Now see, if it was one of the churn that is new to the clan and you never opened up to that bitch like that and you brought him along, then I would have accepted it. You understand what I'm saying? But I want something more from you, Dior, other than this. Now that you done got that out the way, because that's everybody's thing in the community. Okay. Now that that's out the way, I want something else from you. But you look good, girl. Yes. Reese meets up with Arius Jones. He's a photographer, and he's going to be taking shots for her new book, Networking, Honey, coming out in March 2020 in a bookstore near you. All right, Reese. Now, I done gave you full free promotion, sis. All right, what you going to do for me? Well, I'll tell you what you can do for me. That tied, late as buy two, get one free Sally's Beauty Supply Inspired Base wig you had on your head, Reese. Girl, I'm not about to have this conversation with you. The only thing I am going to say to you is put that hoe in the collection, and in the burn it collection, okay? And burn it. Now that's all I'm going to say, sis. All right, shout out to Reese, honey. Reese G followed me, hit me up in DMs, child. Whoever wants to do an interview with me, I'm all here for it. Just tell them to DM me on Instagram, or they can email me at tlsmittheatalk@gmail.com, and we can have this thing in its swing. Girl, I even interview you, honey, because the T-subs really want for me to interview you, and I would not mind doing it, Reese. So, girl, hit me later, girl. Kane, Womack, and Rock's late ass go out to Taco Cabana for drinks. Kane, they were sitting around talking about his lingerie party, and Kane says that he's inviting everybody except for Nat Keena, aka Chicken George. And I'm not mad with that. I feel like at the end of the day, me and you ain't friends. And I know if I do invite you to come and you do come, it ain't going to be nothing but you going to be sitting up under one big shade tree trying to shade this, shade that, belittle this, belittle that. And I already know that's what you're going to do, George, because that's what girls like you do. And I'm with it. Like, listen, I want to have a good time down at my party. And I only want people there that really want to be there genuinely. And I'm with all of that. But does that mean Markel is invited too? Because, you only said Chicken George. Does that mean Kane invited too? And girl, since these hoes is invited, why I ain't get my damn invite? Now, here I am sitting over here in this dusty loft all by my lonesome. I mean, I want to go to the party. Now, I'm not down for the festivities that's going to be going on later, because as y'all know, I don't do public scenes and embarrassment, honey. I just get in my car and mow all y'all asses over. And that's my go-to. I don't fight nobody no more. But that's all right, Kane. I get it. Kane mentioning that Dior was coming, and Trey Womack says that they have history. Trey Womack, what kind of history? I mean, did y'all go together? Was y'all hunching? Y'all just gave each other oral sex? He thought you was a total top, and he quickly found out that you wasn't, and he was like, I don't really think I want to do this no more. Like, I hate when people say we have history and then just leave it at that. Especially considering the fact, Trey, that you really do need a storyline as well. Like, open up about what you and Dior's real history is. And then what you do that I absolutely hate And that's that shit that Jen did and Kristen did last season on Basketball Wives, and I dug in both their asses for it. Who the hell keeps text messages way back from 2013? Now I understand how iPhones work, I get it. But girl, 2013, girl, you could have at least said 2016. I mean, I would have offered an allowance for that. But 2013... then you upset because you felt like Trey Howard was throwing shade at you, and him and Trey Howard are good Judies, and you felt as though because Dior was your friend that he should have been taken up for you. And I totally get that. But I mean, you know, if that's what y'all are falling out about, I'm gonna need for Trey. I already read Trey one time. I told Trey I won't gonna read him no more, and I isn't not gonna read her no more. But, I don't know. To me, it just seems a little petty. It seems a little petty. You know, it just do. I mean, maybe even though he know you, he may not be as close to you to take up for you like he is for Trey Womack. I mean, listen. For Trey Howard. Like, listen, that's just like me and my best friend. If both of my best friend is firing off on a bitch, I'ma light that hoe up too. I don't even know her. She ain't did nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? But my loyalty lied with them and not her. You get what I'm saying? Like, Trey, I'm going to need for you to elaborate for me, sis. Elaborate for me just a little bit, sis. I will say this, though, Kane. I was with Rock when you was setting up talking about, well, he going to be invited to the party, so you need to go on ahead and address him there. And then Rock was like, girl, I know you lying to me. And I was with Rock. It's like, now, Kane, you already decided not to invite the riffraff down to your party, right? So I feel as though you need to do yourself the favor and the justice and not have this boy bring up that situation down to your lingerie extravaganza, honey. But as to what we seeing that's about to come, you know, we already know how that done turned out. Girl, that's really all I got. Like I said, the episode was, it was a little late, Chasing Dallas. It was a little late. I'm going to go on ahead and keep it all the way 1,000 while with you. She was late. She was tired. She was delayed. The only good thing that came out of that was seeing my boo in his element. You know what I'm saying? Styling these girls, you know, getting his coin, you know, chasing, which is what you're supposed to be doing. Chasing. You know, so other than that, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. Y'all let me know whose side y'all on. And let me know if y'all are ready for this nasty, evil little melee that we about to partake of in next week's episode. And I'm going to holler at y'all later, girl. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. My plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter kit. I just woke up and I rolled